my journal. And yes, we've already discussed that it was his men that found the journal, and therefore it was his doing. However, he did not look in the journal directly from my hand, so how can he be sure that nothing was placed in there once it was taken out of my custody and passed around to several redcoats? I know I'm disliked here. I know that I've caused trouble. Nothing to be put to death for, but the redcoats don't like me. They're not in my favor, and so who's to say they didn't frame me or anything before giving it to this Crouch Jr.
Interesting. I am curious. I know we described a small book, but you called it a journal.
Yes, sir.
What would make this a journal? It's just simply a book that we found.
I write in it.
He writes in it. That's a direct confession, sir.
I do write in it.
I'm
But so can
satisfied.
other redcoats.
The man professes this is not a little book that we found. This is the man's journal.
I never denied that.
We never called it a journal until you did, sir.
Very well.
Have this man shot immediately. He's the spy we are looking for.
You are not
sir.
answering my question,
Withhold
you
your
dim-witted
judgment.
fool.
Listen, don't you talk to me like
Don't
that.
you talk to me.
Thank you. Ensign,
Sir,
you're not helping us.
my apologies,
That's
sir.
very true.
I assumed it would be beneficial to the case.
You know what they say about what happens when you assume.
What do they say?
What did they say?
Yeah, what did it say?
Does it involve a donkey? Something to be repeated in front of ladies.
Ladies,
Close your ears. Where's the ladies? Or children. Or good folk in
I am
general.
satisfied with the question. The jury, which these people. Now it's your turn for questions. Any questions for the witness?
Ensign,
Sir,
when you examined the small journal, was any of the handwriting different, or was all the handwriting consistent with that of the accused?
sir, all was consistent. Through and through.
and how do you know what my handwriting is?
Sir, you admitted to writing in the journal. I merely asked the ensign whether the handwriting was consistent throughout the journal. If his answer is yes, and that you have admitted to your handwriting being there, then logic and reason would suggest that if there is no difference in style, that in fact all the writing there is yours.
No, that's a stupid question.
You did
Granted.
accuse us of writing in the book.
I did. And you could have matched my handwriting. It's not that hard.
Something you've practiced in.
Matching handwriting?
That's
Dabble.
something a spy would do, right?
Ah,
Very
further
spy-like
evidence
behavior.
that perhaps we have our man.
And yet, your redcoats may do the same thing. Maybe.
Most of these men are from the countryside in England, so they are not very well read, or do they have skills with the pen?
That is clear.
Ah, so you admit that it is unlikely then that a redcoat would have written in your journal.
Yet not impossible. You say all of these men, yet there could be one or two. That might
And
happen.
there could be 1,000, and yet there are none, sir.
And are you positive?
More than you, I'm sure.
Very well.
I would remind the accused that to think of your statements as you are on trial for your life.
I don't think.
Very obvious. Does the panel have anything else for this witness?
I would like to see this one.
Somebody get into readers?
He would incriminate himself to insult us.
He's already stated he doesn't think so.
You are not on trial yet.
But he could be.
Remember, sir. Remember, Ensign. You're supposed to be learning from all this, so to be a better officer.
Yes, sir.
It
Sergeant,
appears
I work for a living.
Sergeant.
Thank you, sir.
Ensign Crouch.
So I have another question.
Objection, sir. He has asked enough.
Objection, shut up.
Objection. I don't want to hear your objection.
You are not the jury, nor the judge. You cannot.
All objectivity aside, you've been released, so you're very good. Thank you, sir.
I don't need him for this question. Can I still ask my question?
We're working. Ask it.
All right, I didn't hear confirmation, so I assume no, because you tend to shoot people for no reason. Anyway, as I was saying, I believe what's exactly in that book, journal, however you wish to describe it, is incriminating. Would you care to read some of the passages?
No.
Then where's your proof?
The Crown will now call its second witness. The Crown calls Lieutenant Burton Buckley.
What kind of a name is that? I hate you.
Corporal, please remain standing. Please, and raise your right hand. Do you swear that the evidence you give...
That doesn't matter. You call these men, all right?
Do you swear that the evidence you give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You may be seated. Tell us, what activities were you witness to involving a suspect here?
I witnessed him writing in his journal, book, and I am the one who confiscated it from him.
Objection! Confiscated it from him.
Sit down. You are merely here in the audience. You have no standing in this court, and your objections will not be noted. And if you do not wish to join the accused on the blocks, perhaps for your own execution, I suggest that you sit down and keep your mouth shut.
And God, please remove your hand. We want to be accommodating to the people here. Thank you.
Why have we no representation?
You've denied yourself representation when you requested to defend yourself.
All right.
I would remind the accused to think before his mouth goes in motion.
I did think of that one, just not far enough.
All right. As Mr. Stewart was writing in his journal,
Like Mr.
what was
Stewart.
his general disposition? The look
Nice.
on his
Get up,
face
he's talking.
and overall attitude of his behavior during that writing.
Well, he was sort of chuckling to himself as if something had struck his humor. And general sure. General plotting something.
And who is General plotting something? Is he of the British Army?
So the thought of selling out troops and causing the death of thousands is funny to you. Writing jokes in your little journal.
Oh, you read the journal. Were there any jokes in there? I asked you to read some of the passages, and yet you denied it.
Lieutenant Colonel, hand me this.
I did my homework before the trial, so I've already read your works.
That is a fine leather bag you're throwing on the ground. It is in your... Oh.
So the accused states that there are no jokes in his journal, and yet the first entry says King George, more like Queen George, ha, ha, ha. So no, there be jokes in this journal. He should not give up his day job, for he is not made for the stage.
Yeah, he should be a comedian. He'd be a good comedian.
Proceed, Major.
I am speechless. When
Really good comedian.
questioned about the journal, did he hand it over willingly, or did you have to forcefully take it from him?
I had to forcefully take it from him.
Objection!
As he it from me, he dropped it.
You've argued for the innocence of this book, yet you tried to hide it when he asked for it. That's not very innocent to me.
Well, when it's my personal property and you try to steal something from me for merely enjoying the day.
This is the man who protects your personal property. His knowledge of it will help him protect it.
He's also the man that makes Richard Cameron's children sleep in the barn, while he and his troops take their eensy, weensy, tiny, whiny, echo little beds.
The troops who are here to keep your country in order and keep you safe. Yes,
From
you
who,
should give
the
up your
British?
best willingly.
The British are the ones that kill us,
Right.
slaughter us. And yet you say the British are here to defend us.
With the description of your behavior today, I'm not surprised at the killing and slaughter of people who record on us, report our movements, and seek to murder us instead of facing us on the field. like soldiers, like honorable men.
And yet he is here lying on the stand because he did not grab the journal, he did.
What proof do you offer that the private is the one who sees the journal
My eyes?
instead of the lieutenant? Sir, eyewitness testimony is, especially when it comes by the accused who is fighting for his life, is not very trustworthy testimony. What other evidence do you have for this court other than your word, which so far has proven not very trustworthy?
I think I've been very trustworthy.
You've lied 3 times, sir. Under oath, might I add.
On accident. Your Honor, sir, Captain, Colonel. I have no proof other than the fact that, yes, I was attempting to conceal my private property, not in any sort of suspicious way, but just merely the fact that an officer approached me, and so I wanted to give him my full attention. So away the journal went to talk to him and converse with him, and yet when he asked to see it, I removed my hands and said I have no journal, and yet it fell out from between my britches, where he came in to pick up the journal, and then did hand it over to Buckley over there.
Very good. Wonderful.
So,
It is.
he is also lying. I'm not the only one. And as you can see, Your Honor, my pants are not on fire.
It's the young man's attitude about his desire. This is a serious, your life depends on this, young man, and I think you need to take proceeding with a little more seriousness.
If I have to die for my country, then so be it. If my death, bless you,
Just sign
Al.
the death warrant.
Dying for his jokes. That's alright, you're not the first comedian to do that. Alright, sorry, that was a little bit dark. Mr. Stewart, do you have any questions of Buckley? For the record.
And these are questions, sir, not wild accusations administered from your chair. Your stunned silence suggests no.
I was thinking of how to phrase it.
You've already said you don't think, sir.
Does the jury
I
have
could
any
try.
questions for Buckley?
Corporal,
Stunned silence again.
you stated that you seized the journal from the accused. Was it you or was it the private?
The private seized it from the ground, and I seized it from the private.
But you were standing there when the journal was found.
Indeed.
Any other questions?
The panel needs no further questions of this witness, Major.
Corporal Buckley, you are excused. Sir, at this time, having heard the Crown's evidence, the Crown will rest, calling no further witnesses. As the accused, you have the right to testify on your own behalf and call witnesses on your account.
I
You
would
wish
like.
to... I don't mind. I want to stand on precedent, over here. Do you wish to testify or call witnesses on your account?
I would like to call a witness.
Who? Who?
Do not let him play with you, Major.
Sorry, I thought there was an owl in the courtroom. Albert, the tavern keeper. Look who's on the stand now, the man you silenced earlier.
Raise your right hand.
That is not the stand.
You swear that
All
the
right,
testimony you
sir.
give before the court will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yeah. Yes.
Understand, mockery of this court may find you on the gallows as well, sir.
Yes.
And will burn the tavern to the ground.
Yes.
Make your family destitute. Do you understand the seriousness of why you are here?
Yes.
Very well. Proceed, Major.
Mr. Stewart.
I have to ask a question?
You called him.
Yes. Now,
Did you have counsel?
counsel? No, I'm my own counsel. Please, have a seat, Mr. Major.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stewart.
Now, Mr. Burke, you are the tavern keeper, correct?
Correct.
This is something you and your husband run?
Correct.
Come on.
Excellent. Now,
Yeah.
I ask you this. Is it wrong, treasonous, spy-like behavior to merely jot down the goings-on of one's town that they reside in?
Not at all. I'd call that a personal diary, sir.
Thank you. Even if said diary does not begin entries with, and I quote, "Dear diary," unquote.
Correct?
That is the correct answer, to your opinion, of course. Now, as the tavern keeper and, if I may, call upon the audience.
You may not, sir.
Just one question?
You may not.
All right.
Sir. You may call additional witnesses if you need to.
Okay.
But the audience is not your.
How many witnesses can I call at once?
You may call one witness at a time, sir. This is a court.
All right.
Not a circus.
Yes, sir. Now, Mr. Burt.
Mr.
Albert
Stewart.
Burt. As you are the tavern keeper, would you say that that makes you one of the more respected folks around this town?
If you say so, Mr. Stewart.
I would say so, and I'm not going to ask upon the audience, but I would say that they agree.
I object. No need to compliment you.
Hey. Objection.
Mr. Stewart, please.
Yes.
I do believe I am looked upon favorably by
And
the
so,
town.
your opinion would be quite favorable for this town, which of course we run. Us colonists who were brought here from England. It is our town, a town we have built from the ground up, and yet we have troops being quartered in houses, coming in and stealing our drinks, not paying. I believe Lieutenant Colonel Stewart is aware of this action. You paid, of course, but you were informed that your troops, that man right over there in his skivvies.
Sir, I would remind you that the British Army is not on trial here. You are. You will keep your questions to the case at hand, or you will be found in contempt of court, and that will be an additional charge levied against you.
Yes, your awesomeness. My main question here is that you, coming from Edinburgh, being of British blood yourself, and would you call yourself a loyalist? Or are you one of those, as spoken before, someone that's neutral? Or would you consider yourself a patriot?
I find my patriotism is in both directions.
Understand, as the Lieutenant Colonel has said, the accused is trying to share in the charges of treason and sedition. So I would remind the witness that anything you say can and may be used against you in your own trial.
They said may, but not will.
I find myself somewhat politically agnostic, if you will.
Yes, agnostic. Very well. Perfect. And now, being agnostic as you are, would you say that the accusations against one Mr. Stewart are accurate, calling him a spy for merely confiding in his so-called diary?
I would never call Mr. Stewart a spy.
Would you consider acts of jotting down daily's ongoings in one's town treasonous?
Not at all. I do so verbally with the townsfolk all the time.
Would you consider jokes and drawings treasonous?
Nothing more than gossip, sir.
Of course. And now, in that journal, it was, may I call into the stand Jack Stewart's journal?
You may, and before you proceed, before you get caught in your fourth lie of this proceeding, fifth lie, thank you, Lieutenant Colonel, please tell us where in that journal it says, "Dear Diary," as you just so eloquently
I was
said
saying,
it.
It does not have to be a diary. It doesn't. You do not.
He's a
have to-
liar!
Hold
He's
your
not-
tongue and say,
Can we-
hold your tongue.
Permission to take the gun and shoot him?
I'm not the one on accusations here, you!
Major, are you going to let your befuddling cowardice actions of these horrendous troops be taken? Go get some Lieutenant Colonel, Uncle. Now. Let him die! Let him die! As was I am sorry for the miscommunication. What I was intending to say was that one does not need to say Dear Diary in order for it to be a diary. And I believe Mr. Burt agreed with me there.
Correct.
Yes. Now, in this journal, it says, oh, never mind.
Indeed.
Yep, never
Reading
mind.
self-incriminating statements might not prove worthy of your case.
Actually, bless you.
Remind Mr. Stewart that it is raining.
All right.
All right.
I've memorized it. The joke within that journal is, and I quote, King George, more like Queen George. Now, I did not see any Roman numerals, nothing indicating about which George this was referring to, whether it was King George of England or King George of South Sudan. Now, how can there be any proof that this is referring to the gracious King George that is in that beautiful painting?
Do you acknowledge the royal authority of any king other than our loyal and faithful King George III, sir?
Not my own personal loyalties and faithfulness, but that they are kings to their own degree and to their own people.
Would you swear loyalty to King George III right now?
If you made me.
No, maybe.
All right.
However, there should be no need to force a loyal subject of His Majesty
Well, of course.
to swear an oath of allegiance.
Day to day I swear my allegiance, and so here I am, swearing my allegiance. I do declare that thine allegiance is sworn to King George III of England.
He makes a mockery of his oath, sir.
A mockery,
Do
maybe.
you have any questions for this witness, or are you going to merely prance around acting like a comedian with no audience laughing at his
Mr.
jokes?
Stewart, I am sitting in the rain, sir.
Mr. Burt.
Mr. Stewart.
Are you wet?
I'm so wet,
Do you
Mr.
have a
Stewart.
question
You may
pertinent to this
return
trial?
to a different part of the rain.
Thank you.
Before the witness goes, you may sit, Mr. Stewart. Sir, what is your expertise in the laws of war?
I find myself more of a Buddhist, sir.
That is not the question that was asked. What is your expertise in the laws of war of His Majesty's government? Have you any expertise in the law?
Maybe a 2 out of 10, sir.
So, what, by your own testimony, your judgment on what is treason and what is not treason is suspect in and of itself.
The laws of war and the laws of commonality and the laws of justice among the people are different.
This
Sun Tzu
land-
said that.
This land is at war, sir.
There are articles of war we follow, meaning rules.
And gosh darn it, I've heard about them once or twice.
So then you are no expert. Thank you, sir. You may step down.
Very well. At this time, if there is no other testimony or witnesses, the jury will take as much time as it needs to deliberate.
If the defendant continues to mock this court, run him through.
Through what?
Through my bandit.
Remember, the officer class is supposed to be emotionless.
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
Right.
You'll learn.
Right, well, yes, yes. You know, being an ensign, it's still a very sudden experience and all, and well, I didn't know what to be.
It doesn't say very much right now because I don't see it. Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh, just about the. Oh, you don't.
What time is it? Oh, the sun's location. I
Yes.
thought it was the weather.
Oh, no.
It's 3:41.
Okay, thank you.
It's
What kind of